So, hi dear Taurus, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Taurus Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 26th of January till the 1st of Feb 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below for the same. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Please keep in mind these are general readings. They are not for everyone out there, okay? Let's see the overall energy for Taurus people for this week for their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. So we have the Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. You're showing me this energy from quite like few weeks now. You guys are telling me I'm going to walk away from everything or everyone that is not giving me the satisfaction of equal give and take of energy, and I'm going to take care of myself, my money, job, career, finances, my looks, and everything that is going to lead to my growth and expansion in every possible way of my life, Anjali. That is the main motto of me, of Taurus. I'm talking on your behalf. You guys are super focused on growth, expansion, happiness, individuality. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like putting in the effort and energy step by step in growing towards those energies that are actually good for you and meant for you, that are actually there for you for the long term. That includes people, situations, things, and your personal energies. Okay? So you guys are making sure that either you are getting equal give and take of energy from the connections or bonds, friendships, or you are leaving them behind or working on yourself. Period. That's what your energies are. Clean energies. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Taurus. It's like Taurus collective is, I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of rising. I have two, three Taurus people around me, and all of them are going through the same kind of energy of I want to work on myself. Most of the Taurus are like that only, right? Eight of Cups. This person is feeling the detachment here. This person is feeling like they also have to detach, they also have to walk away and move on from the situation because right now maybe things are not going well or they have another reason. Maybe let's clarify the Eight of Cups. But they can sense the detachment for sure from your side too. Let's see. See, I'm single from a very long time and I'm not ready to mingle. It's not like I hate men or anything. I'm straight. But I don't want to. I don't feel because I'm feeling fully happy with myself. If I'm going to get somebody good by my side, naturally and organically good. So when some people tell me or ask me or say, like, oh my God, you are projecting your things on us, I cannot even do that because I don't have anybody by my side. Let's see. Let's clarify that of cups. We have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Swords. This person is becoming bitter. You know, they were okay. This is someone, Taurus, who felt like if they're not going to talk to you, if they are going to block you or block your energies in some way, you are going to chase them or run behind them. The roles can be reversed also. Please keep that in mind. This is someone who is feeling like this game is not working, and now they're turning bitter, and now they have to force themselves to walk away and move on from the situation. Wow. So maybe this person was trying to like give you silent treatment, trying to play mind games with you, trying to block you, unblock you, so that you're going to run behind them or something. Now they are in for a shock here, and now this person is feeling like you are serious. When you are letting them go, you are serious and you are just walking away, and now they are bitterly walking away from the situation because they're feeling like you hurt them. You are a bitch. Okay, according to them, not me. Let's see. What do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Taurus? Ace of Cups. From your side, your heart is fully open. Your heart is fully open. Your energies are fully open. Actually, your emotions are kind of not sorted right now, honestly speaking. They are kind of over all over the place. Even if it is like your heart is open, your emotions are overwhelming. You're extra sensitive these days. What is happening? Let's clarify the Ace of Cups here, honey, as your feelings. This is why I say nobody loves no one these days. There's jealousy, anger, competition, expectations, they're like as if the other person is their property or something. And then you guys always suffer, all of you. I also used to do that. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, Taurus, there is a collaboration or partnership. It can be one person, it can be with group of people. Now, what is happening here is you're excited, you're open to the idea of this collaboration partnership and moving forward, but this is not giving you the full satisfaction of this is it. I can go ahead in this direction and this is it. No, it's confusing. There are on and off, in and out feelings of we are together, we are not together, we are together, we are not together, and it's emotionally overwhelming for you. Now again, it can be one person, it can be a group of people, it can be collaborations, partnerships, but there are definitely more than one energies present that you have to make a decision or choice from, and you're trying to keep everything going, you know, and that is why you are feeling confused, you are feeling little bit all over the place. It's completely fine. We all are humans and we all do that. I also get that kind of offers of collaborations and partnerships. I think about them and I don't make a decision right away, so it's fine. So either there are two people that you are super confused about but excited about, and you're not able to understand which one you should go ahead with, but your emotions are open for both of them. You're not able to make up your mind, and or again there's a choice or decision that you have to make regarding a collaboration partnership with one person or a group of people, and you're not able to do that. So your heart is fully open, you're extra sensitive, but emotions are all over the place. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Taurus? Queen of Wands, their intention here is to, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of winning you back somehow or attracting you back in their life. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Cool. This person wants to work on themselves. They want to make themselves an attractive person, an attractive personality. So that, let's clarify why. Let's see. We have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to attract you back in their life because they are unhappy without you, and then when they want to attract you back in their life, they want to have some kind of serious stuff with you. So they want to attract you, manifest a long term partnership with you, a marriage with you, a commitment with you, and they definitely want to clear the air with you regarding some issues that you guys faced in this situation. I think you are not into this person anymore and they are not able to let you go. You are dealing with some other things, other people, other situations. There's someone around you who you left behind because of them playing games with you, them trying to, manipulate you or doing some shitty stuff with you, and you are like not interested anymore. And they're taking it as a loss, as a personal loss, as a defeat. Now, let me tell you very honestly, this person is not in love with you. Whosoever is this person, they are not in love with you. They are very attracted to the idea of being with you, in fact, long term. But they're not in love with you. They just want to win you back. They just want you to be in their life so that you guys can be with each other for the long term because they're not able to find anyone like you and they're disappointed everywhere. But this person is not in love with you, Taurus. Trust me. I'm not saying they're hating or revengeful or anything like that. They are, up to certain extent, a little bit hurt and defeated also, but they're not revengeful. They don't hate you, but they don't love you the way they think they love you. Wow. It's a psychologically complicated situation. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Taurus? Four of Pentacles. You just want to hold on to your things like no tomorrow. You're like, this is important for me. I'm not letting go of this particular person or situation or thing out of my life, out of my system, because it's important. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands. You want to hold on to the losses, the experiences, the failures that you got till this point of your life regarding love and relationship area, and keeping them so close to your heart and soul. And you are like, I want to move forward. I want commitment. I want long term partnership. I want happiness. But I'm not going to let go of all those painful experiences that I have gone through because I don't want them again in my life. But you are manifesting them back in your life by holding on to them like this tightly. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Anjali, I know what I want. You don't tell me this. I'm not telling you anything, honey. But the problem here is that you want to hold on to those experiences, those painful memories, those painful energies that you have gone through in your love and relationship area. Meanwhile, trying to contradict yourself by saying, I want to keep moving ahead. I want to move on towards calmer water so that I can attract the right person. This is not how you do it. Keep on holding on to this pain forever. You're never going to get what you want. This is not how it works, honey. Taurus. This time, you guys need a lecture. Let's see. I'm not going to give it to you. It comes naturally, right? Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the first of Feb. I think all you guys need to do is right now to be with yourself, okay? Because this is so messy right now. It's crazy stuff going on. I'm telling you, this is a psychologically complicated situation in your life for both of you. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. It's like it's typical Taurus energy where most of you will start focusing on money, job, career, finances. For others of you, it's going to be like, okay, let me figure it out. Let me do it one day at a time. Let me do it step by step. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles here. We have the Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the Star. Yes, you guys will be learning to how to let go of the regret or guilt and or those energies of feeling like I wasted my precious life, efforts, and energy on something or someone who doesn't deserve it. So this week is all about you going inside of you, figuring out what you did wrong and how things went wrong, and how to let go of those experiences that you're holding on to this much tightly. And you will start the healing process deliberately, consciously. It is going to be a conscious choice for a lot of Tauruses out there to heal something, to release something, to let go of something that you're holding on to very, very tightly, the people, situations, things, experiences, the negative ones, and this limiting belief of, but this is how love and relationship works. This should suck. This should hurt. This should make us crazy. No. So, Taurus, all of this shit that is going to come out for you guys to properly heal and release is actually going to make you realize that you're holding on to something that's actually making your life hell. Yeah. And the moment you are going to understand that you have to release this pain, regret, and or guilt one day at a time, step by step, your life will start moving in a very positive direction very, very fastly. It's like as if you are going to unplug or unblock a bridge of water or something, and the water will start flowing like crazy. Yeah. But you guys have to work for it. It's not going to happen just like that, Taurus. Yeah, this is difficult, but this is what it is, Taurus. This week is all about you coming back to yourself and the pains and the negative things you're holding on to, and how to consciously release them step by step. It's like the universe pushing you to do that. If you're going to do that or not, up to you, but for most of you, you guys will be doing that. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Taurus. We have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. You know, when you're detaching yourself, when you're moving on and walking away from certain people or situations or things, it doesn't mean you have to walk away from love altogether. The definition of love for all of us is romantic love, sex, clinging to each other, trying to like make each other the property of each other. No, the universe is kind of forcing Taurus people right now to understand the definition of true love. Once you are going to understand that, once you are going to live by that, it's like it's going to be much more lesser burdensome and heavier for you, and life is going to be much more smoother and beautiful. So you have to move on and detach from the people, situations, or things, not from love itself. Love have a lot of definitions. Love cannot come from only one person or one source, and it should not make you feel this much heavy and burdensome, which means that our definition of love is distorted, and we should learn the proper definition, the real one, and live by that. And then your life is going to be much more smoother, much more beautiful, much more lively. It took me fucking 27 years to understand the meaning of love, but finally I'm kind of there, not fully yet. So the guidance here is, instead of walking away from love, just try to walk away and detach from those people who are not able to match up with your energies, match up with your vibes, okay? And then drop this heavy and burdensome energies of love should look like this, love should feel like this, I'm never going to find love, da da da. Connect with universal love instead of humanly love for the time being. Cool. Let's see. Cool. Let's see what we have. Let me answer one of your questions related to this love and relationship area of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, leave this portion behind. Okay. My goodness. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like and get the answer. And what else? Let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Yes. Yeah. So the answer to your question is listen to your intuition, meaning your gut. When you pull this listen to your intuition card, you already know the answer that you're looking for. It is calling you to develop and nurture your intuition. What answers lie within? Okay, this is also one of the cards that might come up if you keep asking the same question over and over. Not a healthy thing, right? So thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.